YouTube, welcome back. Today we're going to look at a holy grail for me. One of my top three favorites of all time. Could be number one. I mean, I toss and turn between these and the Black Infrared 6. In 1989. There's the box, the black cement gray, made in Taiwan, size 11. So without further ado, we're gonna open the lid up. I've had this pair for a few years. It's a flight box. I got the plastic on the inside of the box here. Came with the original receipt. Footloose, very 80s sounding sneaker store. You have the hang tag. So you can see they are dead stock condition, and they are cracking. They're dead. dead stock. So not wearable. I would never wear them. Some people say, oh, you should have them swapped and wear them. Well, this Durabuck would definitely flake, and that's not a good thing. And that's something you want to do. Being, dead stock for this much time, this is the kind of thing that I'd like to keep, pristine. It's a very, very special pair. So like I said earlier, this is the first pair I really wanted when I was a kid. And watching MJ, countless times on television, growing up locally Chicago, this is also a poster that was hanging in my room. So you see it has many pinholes, a lot of wrinkles, maybe a few tears, lots of wear right here. And these are the kicks I would stare at right there. So there they are, the black cement 4s. Original Sports Illustrated poster. Some hard times. I love these shoes so much, but they do bring back memories from this jerk to the right side here and all his posse, the bad boys. My cousin was a huge Pistons fan and made things, a little more miserable when I was cheering for my Bulls and he was all about Detroit. So we got the last laugh, as you all know. And before we hop into the shoes, I'm going to show you, one more piece with you guys that I made back in second grade. I made this. So it's Michael Jordan and accidentally numbered Larry Bird as number 42. But more importantly, I remember Jordan was 23. So it's pretty cool. We had a big free time, and I figured I'll make my idol. So the GOAT is he's got long sleeves on. He's got quite a bit of hair, so I made this earlier on in his career, and I was trying to mock. I guess this is more of a low cut version. I guess more of a retro 4 black cement, so the lower cut. I wasn't going for that OG look. Little did I know back in, I don't know, this was like 1990. I think I might have drawn it to do the time, but yeah, got some punk rockers down here with the spikes. This guy with the big fro. Yeah. Eclectic crowd, and number 42, Larry Bird, he never knew it, but that's what he was. So I thought that was a neat piece to share with you guys that I definitely treasure. It's priceless. And in a few minutes, we're going to dive into these beautiful Air Jordan 4 black cements. All right, so now we got the Air Jordan 4 out of the box, and as you can see, it is made of Durabuck. So the original black and cement, the white cement, and the fire reds were Durabuck, the same material. Kind of today's modern nubuck, you could say. The only pair that was actually leather is the military 4, and that's the only OG I do not have. I have the other 3, but hopefully one day, hopefully soon, if anybody has a pair, let me know. But yeah, that's kind of a little background on the materials used on these. And as you can see, like the 2019 retro, I outlined my pair to get that, that white edge cut on the OG. So you can see in detail, it just makes the shoe pop, the lines. You see the Durabuck's in very good shape. It's really healthy, all the way around. The shape is just beautiful. It's more elevated than any retro. The heel tabs, they don't come up super high. they did get that netting, that slant that you see right here. On the last fight I read, the 2020, they did a really good job on that. But then they, again, when I did my comparison, you saw they cut the top of the toe a little short. But yeah, these have aged immaculately. Besides the polyurethane, which is just a matter of time before it starts cracking anyway. And I can tip this one. You can actually see the insole stamp. There's the Nike Air. Deadstock, pristine insole. I always love me a clean insole stamp. We'll turn it. So you can see the tongue. So yeah, the Durbuck, it's still fragile. It's delicate, so I'm not gonna pull on the tongues too hard. Definitely lower cut. You can see it's not really high. But this is what the OG is all about. It's got this big slope right here. It goes down. The netting's a little lower. We'll turn it to the outside, or the inner foot, you could say. You can just see the slant on the toe box is just amazing on the OG. Very healthy Durabuck. If you guys watched my Air Jordan 1 collection video, I talked about the Angelus mink oil spray, and I hit these with it every so often, and it really helps keep it fresh and hydrated, you could say. Just want to prevent cracking, because it could still crack even just from being handled and just over time. So just try to preserve the material, just like leather. How you would condition leather, you condition this stuff with that spray. So there's your beautiful Nike branding, nice and wide, nice and centered. The heel tab, as you can see, it doesn't come up so high. We'll go to this one here. It's a little more fragile. You can see the heel tab, it comes pretty flush. It just comes up a little above the liner there. We can see the outsole next. Always polyurethane pieces coming off, especially this one. It's got kind of a flap on the back end there. Right here we could see the tongue tag, size 11, from 9/11/89, right inside here. Made in Taiwan. Here's the heel on this one. See the tongue, it has a little chipping at the top, but it's pretty pristine. And the OG font, again, on the Flight, it's a little more thinned out. It's not so bold. Let's check out this outsole as well. This one's a little more sturdy. So you can see the stars also. I'll slide it this way. You can see the stars on the toe. As I've said before, they're not as pronounced as the newer retros. They just make it a little bigger. I think so the tread lasts a little longer, but it's definitely a little flatter, a little smoother on the original. Just a beautiful shoe. Just brings back memories watching, MJ rocking these into the playoffs and falling short, but it's just a matter of time. We'll do a heel shot right at the end here. Everybody likes some Nike Air booty, I'm pretty sure. Like to see that together. Just timeless, classic. The Jumpman on the heel just doesn't do it the same way the Nike Air does. It just brings you back to those days watching, Jordan playing these in 1989 and early 90. You come up over the top, you can probably see Air Jordan on the tongue a little bit. And then down the insole and across the top of the toe. See how the edges just pop too. Say if you're wearing them, you could see. And just the slant of the toe box is just amazing. It's beautiful. I'll pick up this one more time. Actually, we'll set this one over here. We'll finish looking at the one that's a little more sturdy. See the Durbuck's just in it's really good shape. Sometimes even on deadstock pairs you see them cracking, so definitely try to keep these well and maintained. The netting, again, you can see on the side panel there, it's not stuck to the mesh underneath. They've fixed that on recent retros in the last couple of years as well. So this is a really awesome shoe. Very happy. It's one of my favorites in the collection. And that's about it for today. We do have a Nike Flight shirt, original, as well as a little backdrop. That does it. So I'm glad you guys took some time out today to check out a nice piece of history here. Remember to subscribe and follow me at OG or Bust on Instagram. And have a great one.